Yeah, grab a picture of the scissors.
Ah, okay. All right, steeking. As you can probably hear, I'm much closer to the mic, so my apologies if I'm loud. This is, I now have 2 of the crocheted things on, and you can see the stitches in between them. Now, my stitches look a little odd from what the quote-unquote normal is for steeking, and that's because there's 2 strands of yarn, because I was switching back and forth, so mine's going to look a little weird, but that's okay. That's still what I need to crochet. Or steek. And because I have the rolled hem, or not rolled hem, but the hem on it, mine actually goes all the way around. If you don't have kind of a hem, and the noise in the background is actually an actual camera going off, it would be Lynn.
Hello.
She'd be the official photographer. But yeah, see that? These? Everyone got their wine?
And we got motorcycle outside. Sorry.
So it's literally just, and you got to make sure that you don't have it on the back. You don't want to steek the back. Bad things happen if you steek the back accidentally. I just have to get in this at an angle. And you want nice pointy sharp scissors, because you want to get, it's literally, you want that line between.
Next one you do, hold on for a
Can you show
sec.
the line a little closer to the camera?
Perfect.
There we go. So I've got the back done. So you can now see how it's come apart here. So that's a steek. And then on the front,
Here's where you don't want to make a mistake.
A mystique.
boom, boom.
Yeah, I gotta be careful. She's got my scissors. She may stab me with them.
And you literally just go up and slowly. You see how these are not very long scissors. I actually have a pair of steeking scissors that I forgot at home, so these are Lynn's. But they're not very long scissors. Like this is, it only goes.
Very sharp.
They're very sharp and they're pointy. You want pointy, because you have to get that line in between. I'll just show you over here because I can't really pull on that very well. But it's this line in between the stitches. Just wait for that to focus. Come on, you.
You may be too close for it.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, these lines in between, that's what you're cutting. You're securing on either side of that, and then you cut the line in between.
The same place you'd be stitching if you were mattress stitching.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same spot for mattress stitching. Just, it's not putting something together. So yeah, that's steeking in a nutshell. And you just have to be careful not to cut the yarn you've used to secure it, or if you did it with a sewing machine, the thread you used to secure it. Normally, if you do it crocheted, you literally crochet on either side of the stitch. So you split the stitch in half, crochet one half over this way, one half over that way. If you're sewing, you normally actually do it. You'll be steeking, like for example, this stitch, but you'll sew this one and this one, so it'll be a little bit further away. But yeah.
Now, do you need someone to hold one side for you while you do it?
Nope. It's just a matter of getting in. And you can see all my ends. This is the one advantage of steeking, is all of these ends magically
Going
disappear.
bye-bye. Yeah.
Because I've secured them. So yeah, which actually, we're just going to make them disappear because they're in my way. Snip, snip, snip. And I should, no.
Should have a charcoal one somewhere.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, where's the other side? There we go. Ends.
Gone.
Gone. And it can actually go too. Now, even when I do the the crocheted steeking, I'll normally do an actual bit of sewing over these ends to hold them. I've also found, because you can see how the crochet sticks up past the end. So what I've done on the last couple of things I've steeked is I'll sew across here. So just kind of make a diagonal line just at the end. And then I can snip off this end part so it doesn't, so you don't see it. Because this whole thing will end up being folded over and the button band will attach out here because you just pick up along one of the lines. So yeah, that's steeking. And I will tell you this much, the first time I did this, I must have spent, I'm not a big person for doing swatches. Yeah, there must have been 20 swatches that got steeked before I actually steeked the sweater I'd been working on. There were a lot of steeked swatches.
Disconcerting.
Yeah, it's the one thing that you're always told never ever do is cut the yarn. Don't cut the yarn. Nope, you're cutting the yarn. And like I said in the episode, this is not superwash, so I have to be more careful with this than you would normally. Or sorry, this is superwash. Which means it won't felt. If you're using feltable wool, which is what you're supposed to use when you do this type of thing, you can do the crocheted steek.
But, you know, this is Carrie, so rules schmools.
Yeah, exactly. I'm also planning on putting grosgrain ribbon around this so it will actually get sewn before I put the button band on. So I can't actually put a button band on. This is not secure, and it's secure enough to steek, but not to really do much else with it. So it will get secured in the sewing as well. But you're not going to see that because, quite frankly, I cannot.
You'll see photos.
You'll see photos because I can't be bothered to try and figure out how to. I sit on the floor to sew, so I'm kind of sitting tailor fashion with an actual sewing machine with a foot pedal, so it's kind of awkward and loud, and yeah, I'm not trying to get a camera in that. But yeah, that is steeking.
And it's okay.
Yep. And I don't even have any wine. I might have been eating like Oreos and stuff earlier, but that was more just because I was hungry.
And there may be beer later.
Yeah, there might be beer later.
You might need something to drink after.
No.
steeking.
I would recommend, though, if you do need, a bit of drink, don't drink while steeking. Bad things happen if you drink while steeking.
You might spill your drink.
Juice, fine. Beer and
Booze,
wine,
not so
no
much.
booze. No steeking with booze. Knitting and booze is a bad idea, but at least you can undo it. This can't undo. Because, as you can see, it's now in 2 halves. But yeah, that's about it. Oh shit. This, you can just see it there. That right there is the reason why this is getting sewn, because that is a loose end now.
That's an escaped end, yeah.
That's an escaped end, which is going to pull, so I'm not going to touch it.
But it's still okay.
Yep.
For all of those holding your breath at home, it's okay.
I'm sitting back here where I can't see it.
Yes. Sue's at the other end of the room.
Yep.
And worst comes to worst, if it gets messed up, it's just yarn.
Yep.
And it took Carrie, 3-4 weeks to make this?
Just over 4. It's been just over a month.
She started it on her birthday.
Yep.
Yeah. And she's insane and makes sweaters out of sock yarn. So,
Yeah, there is always
Yeah, because
that.
normally it's a 2-week turnaround for a sweater in DK-ish
yeah.
or larger.
But yeah.
It's going to get a little trickier up where the white part is.
No, actually it won't.
No?
Here, actually what I'll do, because it's going to take me a couple of minutes to get up there, is I'm actually just going to turn around and, hello, color work.
Yeah.
Again, ends,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Gotta love the fact that you can cut the ends off. Now you just have to be, I have to be careful with this part because it's
'Cause
folded
white.
over.
It's doubled.
And you're cutting the white when you have white as your crocheted edge, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I
that's-
figured it would be difficult.
It's not, that's what I thought too.
No. Because you pull it apart a little bit and you can see.
Oh, you can see the line.
Yeah, you can see the
like
line.
the ladder is, I guess,
Yep.
is it the ladder you're cutting?
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess that's, does your staking scissors have a curve on them?
Nope. These are very similar to the ones I
Okay.
have.
Yours are just a little bit longer?
Yep. Mine are a little bit longer.
See, my scissors are not inadequate.
Nope. Your scissors are working perfectly well. But yeah, color work. This is where you start getting into the color work. You can just see there's more lines here, and you just have to be careful. And you cut them one or two at a time. You don't cut. You definitely don't go through and just go snip, 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 snip.
Yeah. See, that's what I was picturing when people started talking about steeking. I'm
Just
sitting
going
there picturing them
zoom.
going like you would through a newspaper. No.
No. This is
Slowly
a
and carefully.
delicate process,
And no alcohol.
and no alcohol.
Chocolate is permitted.
Chocolate is permitted, but otherwise do not do this inebriated in any sort of way.
Yes, because there's no taking it back.
No, there really isn't. Where's that one? Right there. Ha.
You got a good one?
Yes. I was trying to get one without her finger in the way.
Oh,
That's okay. You just steep. I'm just the photographer. It's
yeah.
like weddings. Everybody goes on and does their business, and the photographer's just background noise. I now
There,
present
that's-
the sweater and
I now pronounce the cardigan.
there you go.
Yes.
Should we put all the people wincing on their couches out of their misery?
Yep. There we go. Collar is now free. So that's a collar. See? Color work, steeked, and it's fine. See, it's not falling apart. Trust me, you can do this too. Really. Maybe.